Welcome YouTube, it's the Ubermensch with a top 8, well not top 8, and this time we're doing top 8 starters. As of before, we have conditions. These starters have to, with the clan, first of all, have to be, apply pressure, and honestly, have to change the game in some way. It
can't just be a grade. It can't just be like a grade 3 search that's just like, okay, top 5, I got a grade 3.
And not only that, they're usually targets that you want to retire. If you see them and you have a chance to retire them, you're like, I'm killing you right now.
Anything that you have to second guess allowing to happen.
Yep.
Like if you can avoid it, you're gonna try your damnedest to prevent it from happening.
And you guarding it, that means that's a good starting Vanguard right there. So top 8, there we go, number 8.
Starting one. Star Vader, Dusttail Unicorn. Okay, this card is literally the only starter you would really run in Link Joker. Simply because of the fact that once you do what your deck does any damn way, lock a unit, you get to counterblast one and lock another goddamn unit.
The only reason he's not higher on the list because he's only great late game. Because you're locking only late game.
Not only that, he can only lock when there's already a locked unit.
Exactly, late game.
It pretty much his own condition is his downfall.
Yes.
But once he's out, he's out. And
you want to get rid of him before he does his shit.
You gotta deal with this guy for the rest of the game, and it sucks.
That's big food.
People even ran 2 of them just because of the fact that Colony Maker can call it for free and they can just go right back in again.
I ran 2 before.
It's so good.
Now on to number 7. Dimensional Robo Goyusha.
This nigga!
Probably the only starting Vanguard that can actually
prevent you
allow
from being grade locked.
Allow you from being grade locked and can kill you.
It can kill.
Brian will explain that.
I will explain. If I see you have less than 4 cards in your hand, and I drew a break ride or have a break ride in hand, I will ride the break ride, use his skill, break ride in superior break ride into ultimate great Dayusha, and you automatically lose that turn. You are taking 3 damage. You have to heal on 6, 7, and 8.
Basically, nigga, you crazy. Can't afford an Xbox.
That is devastating.
He'll be a lot more hard on the list, but right now with his cost, it's kind of hefty.
It's very hefty. The only good thing about
hit or miss with this guy.
Not only that, the only good thing about him is that if you still run base Dayusha, you can, when you superior break ride, you can be cross ring. But other than that, it still doesn't pay for his cost because you have to put him and 3 other units into the soul in order to superior ride.
The police don't have big hands, so there's that.
He pretty much eats the one thing they don't have.
He's still really good.
He's really good, but his cost is hefty, and that is also his only weakness.
We're on number 6.
Battle Maiden Amanoko Haruki. Card, what the fuck it is? It's really Asian. Okay. The reason why she's up with
She's adorable.
Well, that's one, but
I love her,
because of the fact that this is probably the only starting Vanguard that can legitimately do what the clan does for nothing. For no, all she has to do is boost a Genesis grade 3. So the fact that that's the only requirement seems kind of free because even Darker regulars have to wait. This card just says, I'm at grade 3, swing. Do I want a soul charge? Yeah.
That makes a huge difference. You may.
Because most units that say soul charge say you have to. Or you just get to call a card and say, I don't want a soul charge. But this card says, I don't have soul charge. My break card says soul charge, but I can just do 1. Or I can do 2. All depending on what I think the next card might be. She's just amazing. There's no reason this card would not be up here. The next one, Star Vader World Lion Dragon.
So free.
Fuck this card.
Oh man.
He's not even a retired target. It's pissing me off.
I want to kill him. I really want to kill him.
He hides in the soul, and he pretty much prevents Glendio's decks from being grade locked, or at least makes it harder for them to be grade locked. And the simple fact of that is that's even worse because all they have to do is draw reverse units. It makes every reverse unit a searcher, a Link Joker searcher, not even a grade 3, just any Link Joker, a perfect guard. If you want a 10k shield, grab a 10k shield. Shit, if you want a Glendios, grab a goddamn Glendios. No one's stopping you, and it's right before your ride. So if you don't have that ride, jump a reverse top 5, got it. It's ridiculous.
The reason not on the list because it's only meant for Glendios.
Yeah, you can't run any other Link Joker deck.
Yes, you're not gonna be playing this guy in fucking Chaos Breaker and hoping you win.
Well, you can't play him in the weird Fighter Collection guy.
Yeah, the new guy.
Alright guys, some honorable mentions will be obviously grade 3 searchers just because
ooh, don't belong on the list, they're generic. What I told you.
But they're honorable mentions. Also the starting Vanguard for
Spec Butters.
Yeah, because
there's only one.
Because he's Conroe. Get any grade 1 that you want.
He's Conroe, but he wasn't in Kagero, so it didn't matter. As the young
and then what's his name again? The one for Mega Colony.
Yeah.
Nigga, no. Number 4.
Now, number 4, Blue Storm Cadet Mario's. He's a great researcher on fucking drugs.
Doesn't go in the soul.
He says, Aquaforce, play stand triggers. Oh, and by the way, if I hit, I get a Maelstrom unit. oh wait, you're running 8 Maelstrom units. I guess it's gonna be a very easy game for me then.
Yep. He gets you gate 3 and filters out the gate 3, so you have to trim drive him and these are triggers.
He pretty much allows for you to play to make your first hand all rear guards, so you can grade 1 and 2 rush, and still get your grade 3, and not have to worry about anything for the rest of the game because you know you're not grade locked.
The fact that like when you're playing, of course, at this point, if you're playing the reverse Maelstrom build, he's more than likely the unit that you're locking and resting.
Yep.
More than likely. And if you play it right, you don't have to, and you can boost him. And now it's a 21 with a crit.
I did that.
Good. Number 3, Linchu.
Ambush Dragon Eradicator Linchu.
He will kill your starter.
Linchu's up here simply because of the fact that he can pretty much blow up every starter in the game.
Early game,
Turn
needs 1 damage. Turn 2, you can blow up shit.
Turn 2, you're already blowing up boosters and starters because I don't know if they were in the fucking way. And you know what? That's ridiculous. And the fact that he requires almost nothing to go off. All he has to do is boost an Eradicator unit and they hit.
So he has the whole deck.
Exactly. He has to boost 1 unit in the deck and hit the Vanguard, which by the way, you're doing that anyway the first 2 turns any goddamn way. So you boost your hit, you blow up something.
And sometimes they'll guard you early because they're scared of you bopping their boosters. So if you guard this guy, it's really great. If he's on our list.
If you've ever played against Eradicators, you know you never let Linchu hit if you have a good starter.
Especially if you have nothing to replace that starter with.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Number
Next,
2,
Morgan
this
Rot.
guy.
Morgan Rot
so
is
much.
probably one of the... He literally searches for you getting hit. Oh yeah, just hit someone. You bop 1 in the face. You top 3, perfect guard. Try again. Bop, break guard. 1 more time. Bop, Galaxy. Fuck it. You just got free cards. Oh, Counterblast 1. The deck's Counterblast heavy. Yeah, bullshit. Because Clay Doll Mechanic, Base Block Luger, all these, they unflip for nothing. This card literally is unfair, and I love it.
And makes you want to guard him.
He is
like,
a
oh my
target.
God, you want to get free shit off me?
He's a retired target. He's something you try to block. You try to block them early games because you don't want to deal with this nigga the rest, like get him free stuff. You're like, if you want to drop the whole hand, drop your hand, but this fucker's not hitting me.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
People always perfect guard me, and let my rear guard hit. I'm like, why? Why even bother?
And number one, Judge Bauer Avenger.
So fucking OP.
This card,
He got a rule change.
the fact that he got a rule change to make him better just changed the whole thing. Judge Bauer is probably the only card in the entire game that can allow a unit whose effect was made for you only to be able to use his effect once happen twice. He can allow you to double raging form throughout the game. All he has to do is boost a Phantom and to hit anything. So I can punch your rear guard. You don't drop that hand and protect that rear guard? Beautiful. Now I'm gonna raging form you twice. I need 2 cards. I want more free cards for the power of Rukea. Hit, Counterblast 1, put him in the soul. Oh, Rukea's 21 now. It requires no work. All you have to do is ride your break ride and hit something. Why the fuck wouldn't you already be doing that?
So good.
He's amazing. And the fact that because he's Shadow Card, so they already gonna have a bunch of cards that get free effects for being called. Swordbreaker Angel, I hit your Vanguard. Counterblast 1, put him in the soul. Call both Swordbreaker Angels. I just do 2 cards. I just got 4 cards. Twin Drive plus those 2.
All
because I
forgetting
hit you once. He's stupid. He's
People
stupid.
guard him just for that fear alone.
I've had people guard me entire games because they don't want Judge Bauer to give me a card.
And ever, if it applies fear to your opponent, it's worth on our list.
I've won games because I've seen people lose because they did not Judge Bauer. And that is the reason why I say Judge Bauer's the best. That's the reason I say Judge Bauer's the best starter in the game.
Good. So damn good got rule change. Making him better. So you two, what do you guys think of our top 8 list? You disagree? Agree? I really don't care. Fuck y'all know what I'm talking about?
He's really biased.
Yeah, screw you, bro. Like, subscribe.
You can't get rid of me.
Keep watching. Signing out.
And now